Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cindy Jean and I make fashion and lifestyle videos. If you're not new, welcome back. I hope you are here to stay and you guys are ready for this video. So today this video is going to be kind of like an announcement, Q&A, and just like almost like a lifestyle update video. The lighting, right now I'm using natural lighting and it looks good, so I'm hoping like the lighting kind of like stays consistent, but if not, we're gonna adjust it. So before we dive in, grab yourself a little drink or a snack or whatever, get comfortable because you're in for a treat. So yeah, let's dive right on in. Okay, so big announcement, if you guys don't know already, I am actually pregnant, so that's exciting. We're super excited to be first-time parents and just to go through this process together. Eddie and I have been married for almost 2 years, around our second year, and I'm actually currently in my second trimester. And the lighting, see what I'm talking about? This looks close to what it was, but I'm actually currently in my second trimester, and we wanted to just give you guys a recap of the first trimester. Well, not we, because he's not here, but I wanted to give you guys like a recap of the first trimester. And I had posted on Instagram a poll for everyone to just ask me different questions that you guys were interested in, and I got quite a few questions, so I'm excited to share them today with you guys. So yeah, let's dive right on in. Okay, so the first question is, how did I find out? And the way that I found out is that I didn't have my cycle for like 2 months, which is kind of weird because normally it's like pretty regular, but that I was taking all the pregnancy tests for the 2 months. They all came out negative up until the end of like July. That's when it came out positive, and I was like, girl, what? I was so surprised and shocked that we're actually pregnant. Like, I thought something was wrong with me, but I was also happy to not have it. So I don't know, I was kind of like fine with it, but at the same time I was fine with not having a cycle every month. But at the same time I was kind of like, I wonder if something's wrong. But it turns out I was actually pregnant. But it's weird that it didn't show up like until like almost like 2 months afterwards. And by the time we went to the doctor, I was about 7 weeks. So yeah, I guess the first month was just a month that I just skipped, and the second month is actually me being pregnant. When did I find out? I actually found out July 26th, 2021. Yeah, it was like super early in the morning. It was like 6 a.m. and I was like, let me just take a test right when I wake up because something ain't right. Like, it doesn't make sense why I haven't had anything on my cycle for the past 2 months, but I've been having these like symptoms, so I was like, all right, something's up. Something is up. The next question was, how did you tell your husband? So I actually posted a video on our joint account of how I found out. Like, you'll see my raw reaction as well as how I told him, which is like the sweetest little moment for us. Like, it was so sweet seeing his reaction, and it just brought me so much joy. So I will link that video in the description box below. But overall, what I did was like I just created like a box, a little announcement box, and I just made him like a dad hat, put the pregnancy test and put like baby stuff inside of it, and just presented it to him, and it was like amazing. So this lighting keeps messing me up, so I'm hoping I can say something like somewhat consistent. I might just stay right here because like the lighting, the sun will come and then it will go, and then I will look super washed out or I'll look fine. Like, we just gonna roll with this. The next question is, how early did you start feeling symptoms? I felt them probably by like, I don't know. So the symptoms that I was feeling was like sore boobs and a little bit of cramping, but I was like, it could also be like my cycle coming because I was also late, so I was kind of like, I don't know what's going on. But those are pretty much the main symptoms that I was experiencing. I wasn't really throwing up, and I didn't really have nausea really. It was like occasional nausea, that I think I'm saying it right, nausea? Yeah, I have like occasional nausea, like when I would eat certain things, but like I would experience that anyways, like prior to being pregnant. Like certain foods would just like make me nauseous a little bit, so I don't know. But I will say that some things that did help me with my nausea, let me show you real quick. Okay, so on the subject of feeling like I wanted to throw up or nausea or vomiting, I didn't really experience much of that. There was occasional nausea, but I never really threw up, which has been a blessing. But what I wanted to show you guys are these treats that actually helped me when I would feel like nauseous or like my stomach would feel like a little uneasy. And this first one is like this Morning Sickness Sweets. It's an organic hard candy, and the flavor is like mango ginger flavor, and it's from Pink Stork. This one tasted really good. I still have like a lot kind of in here because I didn't really eat these as much. The one pregnancy, nausea, vomiting thing that kind of helped me the most was actually this Preggy Pop Drops, and they look like this. It's kind of bright, but they're just like these little candies inside of them, and they come with different flavors, and they're all like natural, drug-free, doctor recommended, and they have these like citrusy flavors, which were like sour raspberry, green apple, sour lemon, and sour tangerine. These are the ones I ate mostly, and they actually did help more than the other ones personally, but they're still pretty good choices because these tend to be sold out for some reason, and then these were like, we just found these were just easier to find. So yeah, and the subject of nausea, didn't really have it, but when I did, I would have like a piece of candy. And honestly, it was to the point that I actually really enjoyed these candies, so I was just eating them just to eat them, honestly. So next question is, how does it feel to have a whole human inside of you? Honestly, guys, it feels so weird. Like, I was so excited to be pregnant, and you know, when we went to doctor's appointment, I was like, whoa, like this is real, this is getting real. Like, you know, before we take the test, it's like, okay, the test is positive. When you go to the doctor, it gets real. And when we did our first ultrasound, it was like the sweetest moment for us. We were just like, what? There's actually some human inside of me. This is crazy. But the first trimester went by pretty quickly and pretty smoothly. I didn't really feel anything for the most part. Like, some people have really bad like morning sickness or just sickness in general, and I was blessed enough to not have it by God's grace. But I did feel like cramping occasionally, some like discomfort, like sleeping, trying to get to sleep. I was just uncomfortable. But apart from that, it was pretty good. And being in the second trimester, it's kind of cool because now we're feeling some movement, and it was a little creepy in the beginning, but as it kept happening, you know, I'm just trying to think of it as like me bonding with my child, and you know, this is just showing me that our baby is growing, so that's exciting for me. Okay, so how did me and my husband feel? We felt originally kind of like anxious and nervous, like we're really about to be parents, are we prepared for this? But that switched, like, but then that also turned into like excitement, just to be parents, and we know how much of a blessing it is to even be able to have a child, and we've just been enjoying this season in our life. Of course, we are still a little nervous about like finding a pediatrician or like going with a family doctor, thinking about like school districts or education and just like everything that encompasses being a parent. We're nervous about, but we're just been taking it one day at a time and just trusting God throughout this process, because you know, God has gotten us this far and he's not gonna leave me in this where we are without, you know, taking care of us. So that's what's been getting us through, and just surrounding ourselves with just like a community of people who, parents or people who are not parents, just people who have been just like really supportive of us and just helping us along this process. So overall, we're excited, and this is going to be a new transition in our life, and Lord willing, we will be parents come 2022. Of course, you never know like what can happen in between now till then. But we just have to have faith and trust that God's gonna carry us through this. So another question people asked me was about fatigue, and I kind of touched on this a little bit earlier in this video, but I have been tired a lot more. Like, I'd be napping And I mean, I like to nap anyways, so it wasn't and I like to nap anyways, so more reason for me to sleep. But I did have more like discomfort when it came to me trying to sleep. So I did buy a pregnancy pillow, and I'll link it down below in the description box. That helped me go to sleep and find comfort within sleeping, because it was either that or a bunch of pillows. So I kind of like alternate between both. Only thing with the pregnancy pillow is that sometimes it's a little bit big. So like we have a queen size bed, and I just feel like it'd be taking up too much room within the bed. But I feel like if we were to go up a size and get like a king size bed, it would be perfect. So I like switch out in between like using the pregnancy pillow and just using like pillows and just kind of like tuck myself in. And like for some reason I like sleeping with like a pillow kind of like under my stomach to give me like a little bit more support. That's been really comfortable for me. And like a pillow in between my legs, I don't know why, but I just be comfortable with it. So yeah, on the topic of fatigue, I was super tired, but it was fine and I enjoy sleeping. But what's been annoying is just having to pee all the time. Like at this rate, me and the bathroom are best friends, because I'm always in there. Like she always sees me. It just gets annoying sometimes when you're like going out and it's like every 30 minutes I'm like, okay, I gotta pee, I gotta use the bathroom, and I'm just like, oh, it's annoying. But yeah, that's it. It just gets annoying. The next question was about like morning sickness. Have I had any, and have I had any food aversions or foods that I don't like? With morning sickness, like I said, I didn't really have it. I had a little bit of nausea, but nothing crazy, nothing wild. And food aversions, I don't think I had any food aversions. I did find myself eating like foods that I was surprisingly enjoying. Well, no, I don't think I really had any food aversions that I can think of off the top of my head that I didn't already have before. Like I don't really like avocados like that crazy. Sometimes I have guacamole, but like I gotta have it sparingly, or just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me. But still, like that's still not a thing. Yeah, I can't think of any food aversions that I've had so far. I've just been able to really just eat anything. Next question was about cravings, like if I had any cravings. Nothing crazy, because I've heard like different pregnant women have these like weird cravings, which I was kind of disappointed about, because I was like, oh man, I wanted to like have something crazy, like wanting to eat like pickles and peanut butter. That's weird, but I kind of wanted to experience that. But I actually didn't have any like strange cravings. I went through a phase of wanting to eat cheeseburgers, specifically from McDonald's, which is weird because I don't even get cheeseburgers from McDonald's, and let alone really eat at McDonald's. Most of the time if I eat at McDonald's, it's like french fries, maybe ice cream, but that's pretty much it. So it was crazy to see myself like eating a regular cheeseburger. And then I was also craving Five Guys, and I don't even like Five Guys like that. Like, I mean, Five Guys is cool, it's good, but I was never like, I had to have it until I got pregnant. And then I was like, oh, I can go for a Five Guys bacon cheeseburger right now, and their french fries, like I could eat that. And then I really loved Fanta orange soda. Like I would chug that thing down for some, I don't know why, but I would just love it. This baby is loving these fast food things. And it's also interesting because we don't really drink soda, but that Fanta, whew, child, is so good. And I'll still like really enjoy Fanta to this day, and I'll try to like just limit it and not have so much, but just like have like half a bottle or like a couple sips throughout the day, and just trying to like monitor like how much fast or processed foods that I'm eating, and in comparison to like whole foods and like salads and just like things that are actually gonna be good for my body, which I've been trying to be better at, because I don't want to have excessive like weight gain or develop like gestational diabetes or anything like that. So I've been trying to watch what I eat, trying to walk more, trying to drink more water. It's been a process. As you can see, my water is here. Yeah, I've been trying to drink this. Okay, I think we have like one more question. The next question was actually the gender. Are we gonna find out the gender? And the question is no. We are not having a gender reveal. We're gonna try to not find out the gender until our baby is born, whether it's a boy or a girl. We are just super excited and blessed to even have a baby. Like, what the heck, like, we're gonna be parents. We are just so overwhelmed with just the love that we already have for this child that we've never, I mean, even met. So it's crazy, but we're not gonna find out the gender. We're gonna try to wait and just have that be a special moment for Eddie and I. Very excited. I can't believe it. I'm gonna be a whole mother. Like, it's crazy. Okay, last and final question is, how was your overall first time? It's been good. Like, this first pregnancy has been great. I haven't had anything crazy happen to me. It's been pretty smooth sailing. I've just been enjoying this journey and taking it one day at a time, and just appreciating my body for where it is right now. I think a lot of times I feel like self-conscious about like weight gain. Like, I feel like my face is getting a little bit more round, and my body in general is getting more fuller, and sometimes it's hard. Like, sometimes I get like a little bit sad. I'm like, oh, I'm gaining weight, blah blah blah. But you know, I know it's a part of this process, and my body has to go through this to be able to have our like baby. And yeah, it's been a journey. We are taking it one day at a time, just praying about it each day, that God just gives us strength and just continues to provide for us. Provide for us and our growing family. I can't believe we are starting our own family. Like, it's like different because when, you know, we married, it's like, you know, we're our own family, but like to have a child, it's like we're starting a family. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's been good. I think Eddie will also agree that this journey has been super exciting, just thinking about the possibilities of us being parents, and what that will entail, and how we would raise our child. And me, I'm already thinking about their wardrobe. Like, my baby gonna be cute, well dressed. I'm here for it. Whether it's a boy or a girl, like, I'm excited. I'll be matching with them because that's just the type of person I am. But yeah, I think that's the end of the video. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have any more questions for me. I will, like I said earlier, I will link down below my pregnancy pillow, the candies that I had, as well as the video of how I told Eddie and me finding out that I'm pregnant. Yeah, thank you guys for watching and staying towards the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you guys have any more questions, or let me know if you want to see anything else from me about this process, or just anything in general. Comment that down below, or shoot me a DM on Instagram. Yeah, that's where I be on Instagram, so check me out there. And we gonna hopefully keep this schedule going of me posting twice a week, but pray for me because it's been a little rough. But yeah, peace.